You're right there, Mark here with another episode for the Fyreslayers out there from the 3rd edition book, and we're going over a very iconic model character unit this time round. It is the Grimwaith Berzerker. Now, you may go, it's just a one model. He does have some complexity to him, alright, so that's why I thought he warrants video on his own. I love the model, I love the rules. Let's crack on. So if you want to follow along, there's 2 pages you can eye out for. Page 83 and page 56 in the battletome. Crack on. You got his Grimwaith Oaths, and then you got his war scroll, his stat line. Okay? So, Grimwaith's Oaths are quite integral. Now, they are on page 56. So at the start of the first battle round, you can pick one friendly oath for each friendly Grimwaith Berzerker to swear. They will apply that Grimwaith Berzerker for the whole game, but you can only have one oath per Berserker. You cannot duplicate the same oaths. Okay? So, let's crack on. I've got them written up so you can read along. So you've got the first one, which is basically if the target is a priest that does not have the Fyreslayer keyword, add 1 to the hit and the wound rolls, and add 1 to the damage characteristic for those attacks that is successful. Great, right? The second one is instead of picking one friendly Uruk Halfguard or Halfguard Berserker unit be the role of a retinue for a Rune Father or Rune Son, the Berserker can be the retinue instead. So last week I went over the Rune Son and the Rune Father on foot. Went over the retinues. Have a little gander there if you haven't already. Thirdly, okay, this unit can run and still charge later on in the turn. In addition, you can re-roll the run rolls and the charge rolls for that unit. That's really good, because this guy wants to be in combat. Fourthly, add 1 to the hit rolls and wound rolls for attacks made by this unit if it is within 12 inches of any friendly allied units. If you're going to have an allied heavy army, that is going to be fairly viable, alright? So you're really giving them a buff. And it doesn't matter what unit he's hitting. He just gets a buff as long as he's trying to impress the allies. Fifth, this unit has a 6-up ward. If this unit is within 3 inches of an enemy unit, it has a 5-up ward instead. So it goes from a 6-up feel no pain to a 5-up. You know you're going to be throwing him into combat a lot. That could be quite good as well. And then finally, if the unmodified hit roll for an attack made by this unit is a 6, the attack causes 1 mortal wound to the target in addition to normal damage. Right? They're all really good. One's for against priests, 1 is to make him a retinue, 1 is to allow him to run and charge with rerolls, 1 is to give him +1 to hit and to wound if there's allies nearby. Another one makes him a bit more tanky with a 6-up or 5-up feel no pain. And then another one is proc 6s to hit, cause a mortal wound in addition damage. They're all very nice. Let's crack on with stats. 105 points. Okay, so he's got movement 4, armor save 4, 9 bravery, 6 wounds. Got a standard fire steel throwing axe, 8-inch range, hits on 1s. Oh no, 1 attack, hits on 4, wounds on 4, and 1 damage. Fine. His Firestorm Great Axe. 4 attacks, hits on 3s, wounds on 3s, Ren 2 do damage. Right? So depending on the oaths you've just given him, could be hitting on 2s and wounding on 2s. Right? That's nothing to sniff at. And potentially 3 damage if you go the priest route and you're hitting on a priest. So his ability got 2 here. So he's got Battle Fury. At the end of the combat phase, if this unit is within 3 inches of an enemy unit and has fought no more than once in the phase, roll a dice. On a 2-up, he gets to fight again. In theory, he could have 8 attacks. That's nice. Then you got Dead but not defeated. In the combat phase, if this unit is destroyed and has not fought more than once in that phase, that unit can fight before it's removed from battle. Just great. Now there are some synergies you got here. Alright. You can take the Oath to allow him to run and charge. You can have the mag mount ale, so he gets to have more attacks. You then use his finest action on him. So he's got +1 to wound. He chugs he just goes nuts. He could have, so he could have 16 attacks. Or 18 if he's in range of the Rune Father with ability going off. Hitting on 2s, wounded on 2. In the same turn, if you then have Awakened Steel go off, +1 to rend. So he's now got 16, he's got 18 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, rend 3, 2 damage. One guy for 105 points and 1 relic. What? I think there's a lot of nuances and synergies and fun you can have with this guy. Alright? As I said, that's why I wanted to do a video on his own. You can flavor him however you want. Alright? Whatever traits you want to go for. You can go for Demon Slayer trait, relic, or artifact. You could do multitude of different things here, but I'm leaving that up for your choice. Alright? But as always, thank you very, very much for watching through to the end. But if you've had an experience going against Grimwaith Berzerker or using a Grimwaith Berzerker, please comment down below if they had any wacky combos or they done anything a bit different. Love to see what's been done out there. But you all take care of yourself, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hurrah. Thank you again for watching through to the end. As always, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification so you're made aware of when new content comes out. Social media links have been put down below, such as Discord. Come over, chat with some great people. And the merch store and the hobby store are all up and running. So have a little gander, see what you fancy to help support the channel outside of YouTube. But as always, thank you again and take care.